Hello, this is my Tinker Tale Take 2. So my Tinker Tale, I'm part of the Deep Play group, looking at flipped classrooms and flipped learning and problem-based and project-based learning as well, and trying to free up some time in our classroom by doing some flipped learning and being able to bring in some more project and problem-based learning because we've flipped the classroom. And so since the last video I've made, I have created one flipped video. I have not shared it with my students yet. I actually just created the video sort of as a test to see what it would look like if I created something. So I did a video on slope, just an introduction to slope and linear equations, or slope of linear equations. And so I created the video and I sent it to a colleague in my math department that I work very closely with, so that I could get some feedback from her about whether the video made sense and any changes that I should make to clarify and things like that. And then I also sent the video to a member of the special ed department who I work closely with. I have two co-taught classes, and so I sent the video to her as well, because if I'm going to be doing this flipped learning, I'm going to be doing it in all of my classes, including the two co-taught classes, and so I wanted her feedback to make sure that I was reaching all of the students that I possibly could. And so that's where I'm at, as far as so far. I haven't really gotten feedback from them yet, mostly because, as I've been out of school for the past few weeks. But I also have picked this up, got it upside down there, picked this up, and I have read the first half of it. And I was really concerned about doing flipped learning in my co-taught classes with my strong special ed population. But after reading a section in this book about that, actually says that a lot of the special ed students were more successful or liked the flipped learning environment a lot more than they liked traditional lecture. And so I felt a little bit better about that, but I'm still awaiting feedback from my co-teacher to see see what she has to say. So I hope when I get back to work next week to take it a step further, and I'm going to start actually doing some of these flipped lessons and bringing in some more of the projects that I'd hoped to do. I have done a few projects that go along with my Math is Beautiful Math is Beautiful project, my Imagine It project, but I haven't had a chance to bring as much stuff into the class as I'd like to, and I hope that when I start implementing these flipped learning videos that I'll be able to do that. So that is where I'm at so far.